This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy. Or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage, and we'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Polly-Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, Latitude Signage and Design, the Dairy Barn. Our strikeouts tonight are brought to you by Michelle's Dance Academy. Our foul balls are brought to you by Cirques Financial Center. And our innings are brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm. Also a shout out to those up in the top right-hand corner, our business card sponsors who do not have commercials, Michelle's Dance Academy, Turnkey Realty, Kurt's Collision Center, and Grinnell Firestone. Thank you to all those sponsors for the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. It's been a great season as we started all the way back in the football season of 2020. Is it 2? All the way into 2023. Yep. So a total of 78 games so far this year up to this one on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. And I'd just like to say thank you to all these sponsors. They bring it home to us every night, every week, every month, all season long to bring this to you for free on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Let's throw it over to Chris Juni, who has the play tonight.
All right, Dan Walker, thank you very much, and a pleasant good evening, everyone. Welcome to our final summer broadcast on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Non-conference action. Tigers stepping out to the Womack West, and they take on the Center Point-Urbana Storm Pointers. And head coach Tyler Smith, they come in 9-11 in the Womack West, 15-14 overall. And again, as it's been well documented, the Tigers will be joining the Womack Conference starting with the fall here of 23-24 competition. And as soon as our website gets the schedules and everything for the Womack for volleyball and all that, we will be posting that on our website. You can see the address there in the lower left-hand corner of your screen, tigerslsn.com. And this is it. Wrapping up, as Dan said, a busy broadcast schedule for the summer. Center Point-Urbana, again, Coach Tyler Smith is their head coach. Their starting lineup tonight goes together this way. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 2, Briar Wiley. Briar comes into the game. He's hitting .323 on the season. No home runs, but he does have 12 RBIs. So Briar Wiley leads things off, playing shortstop for Coach Smith. Batting second, the pitcher, number 1, Jaden Patterson. Patterson comes in hitting .264 with 10 RBIs on the season. And his ERA is 1.93. He's started 5 games, pitched in 10 games, has a 2-3 record. Given up 25 hits and walked 12 on the season, has the senior Jaden Patterson. Batting third and playing first base is number 20, Drake Van Gorder. Van Gorder batting .321 on the year with 20 RBIs. 1 home run to his credit, does Van Gorder. And so he will bat third. Batting cleanup or fourth for Coach Tyler Smith is left fielder number 10, Trevor Antes. Antes comes in batting .375 on the season. Has 24 RBI, statistically the best hitter amongst the starters for Coach Tyler Smith. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 18, Ben Hackett. Hackett's batting .354 on the year, 22 RBIs. And he has 2 home runs. Matter of fact, he is the team leader with 2 home runs, is Ben Hackett, batting in the 5th spot. Batting 7th, the DH, number 7, Thomas Taylor. And he comes into the game batting .452 on the season. He's played in 18 out of the 29 games, has Thomas. And he has amassed 15 RBIs and 19 hits during that time. Batting 7th and playing right field, number 4, Carter Andrews. Andrews comes in batting .239 with 9 RBIs and 16 hits to his credit. Batting 8th and playing second base, number 14, Xavier Perez. Perez comes in with, he has 9 hits on the season. And then batting 9th and playing center field, number 3, Blaze Havel. Havel coming in with 11 hits on the season. And then catching but not batting tonight is number 13, Jackson Brinks. For the Grinnell Tigers and Coach Tony Stenberg, they come in 12-9 overall. By the way, Center Point-Urbana split a doubleheader with Benton last Thursday night. Won the first, lost the second. Tigers come in after having beat Oskaloosa last Thursday in a game you heard here on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. They beat Oskaloosa 9-4. And then Pella lost Friday, so Tigers ended up in 3rd place in the Little Hawkeye Conference, their last year in the Little Hawkeye Conference. So congratulations to Coach Stenberg and the boys. Again, they come in 12-9 in the conference, 20-14 overall. Their lineup goes together this way. Leading off and playing DH, number 7, Brady Kaufman. Batting second, shortstop, number 3, Cole Blackford. Batting third baseman, number 12, Jalen Idle. Batting fourth, center fielder, number 17, Carson Penich. Batting fifth and catching, number 8, Brooks Vosberg. Batting sixth and playing right field, number 11, Derek Doty. Batting seventh and playing first base, number 13, Brady Greif. Batting eighth and pitching tonight, Braxton Schaefer. Batting ninth and playing second base, number 2, Quentin Niffen. And then playing left field but not batting is number 6, Anthony Torres. So again, non-conference action tonight, the Center Point-Urbana Stormin' Pointers. Again, out of the WAMAC West Conference here at Fowler Field tonight. You see the Grinnell Tiger lineup being introduced. We'll have some more stats on the Tiger players as they come up to bat. And again, a beautiful night, wind blowing right to left or maybe straight out kind of here at the ballpark tonight. And it is hot. Game time temperature is 88 degrees. Hit a high of 92 today. It's supposed to be even hotter tomorrow for the July 4th. So happy 4th of July Independence Day to all who are listening tonight and everybody around the world who celebrate our Independence Day. Glad to have you with us here on this Monday night for high school baseball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. I want to take a moment, too, to salute our business card sponsors. You see them in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. They don't have any ads, as Dan mentioned, but they are a big part of our broadcast team, and they help us out so we can, again, continue to bring these games home to you. So if you're just tuning in or just heard about us and checking us out, first of all, thank you for tuning in and watching. We appreciate that. We are on the web. We have our website, as I said earlier. That's in the lower left-hand corner. We'll pause for this national anthem, then we'll come back on Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. All right, national anthem is taken care of. As I was saying, our website is tigerslsn.com. You can go there, and probably, the next couple of weeks, we heard they're going to open up the portal for the schedules for the Waumaca, and at that point, we will get those schedules posted. I can tell you that after this, we have about 8 weeks off, and then on August 25th, the Tigers host Center Point-Urbana in football over at TT Cranium. That'll be our first broadcast, Friday, August 25th. For football, anyway. And again, we'll get the volleyball schedules posted as well. We are also on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, and by the way, on our website also, the videos are archived. Our broadcasts are all archived there. So you can look up and watch broadcast stored on there to your heart's content. We are also on YouTube, as I said. You go to YouTube, type in the search box Tiger Sports Live Stream Network, and then when you get to our page, click on it. When you get to our main page, hit that subscribe button. You'll be notified anytime we have a broadcast. And again, we appreciate everybody's support, and so happy and proud to bring these games to you via the World Wide Web on our Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Of course, Tigers, they know their postseason fate. This game they have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, then Friday they go down to Pella to play Pella at Pella in the first round of the boys Class 3A playoffs. And Braxton Schaefer completes his warm-up, and so that game is at Pella this coming Friday. But now business to attend to here. Wrapping up the regular season. Center Point-Urbana comes to town. And leading off for the Storm and Pointers, shortstop number 2, Briar Wiley. Facing statistically the Tigers' best pitcher in Braxton Schaefer. Wiley takes his time stepping in. Home plate umpire gives the go-ahead, and we are set for baseball. First pitch from Schaefer. Squares to bunt, pulls it back, misses for ball 1. Again, Center Point-Urbana comes in 9-11 in the conference, 15-14 overall. Pitch right down the chute and fouled off. Just a check swing foul, I think. The batter's looking back at the umpire like that didn't hit anybody. And they appealed, and now they're going to go talk about it. So we don't know yet if it's a foul ball. They're checking to see if it, I'm being told it may have hit the catcher's mitt, but did he get the bat back? And it says he's hit by the pitch. Okay. All right, so we have a hit batsman by Schaefer, so Wiley gets on. After a little bit of discussion, brings up the pitcher number 1, Jaden Patterson. See what Coach Tyler Smith wants to do here. Patterson takes a look at his coach, gets a clap of encouragement, no signal, so here we go. First pitch, scoring a bunt. Gets the bat back. And that one misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on here for Center Point-Urbana. Top of the first inning. Here's a pitch. Scores the bunt again. That pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wiley not taking a real big lead off of first. Schaefer, pretty good move going back over to first as well. Scores the bunt again. That pitch down low hits the thing, hits the bat for strike 2. Runner thought about going, then he come back. Throw down was not in time. And we have 1 ball and 2 strikes against Patterson. Now Schaefer gets the sign from his catcher Vosberg. Here's the pitch. That pitch in there called for a strike 3. That's a Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout for Braxton Schaefer, his first of the night, and there's 1 down. Brings up first baseman number 20, Drake Van Gorder. Again, Van Gorder batting .321 on the season. 27 hits and 20 RBIs for Van Gorder. Here's a pitch from Schaefer. Runner goes up and in for ball 1, throw down. Not in time. Runner beats it out, gets past the second baseman, but backed up nicely by Black for the shortstop. So a stolen base, and Wiley's at second with 1 out. 1 ball, no strikes to Van Gorder. So the Storm and Pointers have a runner in scoring position here. Just underway on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Pitch from Schaefer. Breaking ball swung on and chopped. Foul at the third baseline. Gets past Idle. That's a fair ball. Coach is sending him home. Here comes the ball up, and center Point-Urbana gets a run across. So Wiley scores from second. We'll see if that's ruled a single or not. Right on the line. Took a hop over Ilo's glove. And center Point-Urbana leads 1-0. Brings up left fielder number 10, Trevor Antes. Antes batting .375 on the season. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Yep. Trevor Antes batting, left fielder, number 10 for Coach Tyler Smith. 0-1 from Schaefer. Right down the ooh, misses. Okay, I thought that looked like a strike, but it's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, runner at first base, 1 run in for center Point-Urbana here. This top of the first inning, they lead Grinnell 1-0. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Expect to see Schaefer throw about 65 or so pitches tonight. Just want to keep him loose for Friday's contest at Pella. Breaking ball swung on and chopped towards the third base side. It's a fair ball. Long throw for Idle across the diamond and not in time. Antes beats it out. Van Gorder goes down to second. And that'll be a single. And they're ruling Van Gorder's hit a single as well, I believe. So, oh, now I'm told it was an error. So first and second for center Point-Urbana. 1 out. They lead 1-0. And Ben Hackett, the third baseman, steps in to face Schaefer. Here's the pitch. Fastball inside, ball 1. There's a pitch on the way. That's swung on and chopped foul down the third base side for a Cirques Financial foul ball, our first one of the night. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cirques Financial Services on Main Street here in downtown Grinnell. Tom Cirques, Dustin Smith, Natalie Pavey. Stop in and see them for your financial needs. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. To the third baseman Hackett. Again, 1 run across, runners at first and second. Schaefer trying to pitch out of a bit of a jam here. Breaking ball misses low. Ball 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second for center Point-Urbana. With 1 run across, the lead Grinnell 1-0. 2-2 on the way. Pitch is low for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hackett works his way back to a full count. Again, Tigers not really holding the runners on at this point. Here's the pitch. That pitch called a strike, outside corner for a called strike. Looking for second out. That's another Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. Second strikeout of the night for Schaefer. And that brings up the DH, number 7, Thomas Taylor. Taylor statistically batting .452 on the season. 19 hits and 15 RBIs. Pitch swung and missed. Nice breaking ball for strike 1. Schaefer took a little something off that. That pitch fell, broke down as it got towards the plate. And it's strike 1 to Taylor. 2 outs now here, top of the first. Here's the pitch. That pitch in there for strike 2. And Schaefer ahead of the count now, 0-2. Obviously trying to limit the damage center Point-Urbana as they have 1 across, but runners at first and second. But there are 2 outs and 2 strikes now on Taylor. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball misses upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, what wind there is blowing straight out to center field on a warm, muggy night here at Fowler Field. That pitch right down the chute for strike 3. Another Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout, and they get out of the inning. Center Point gets 1 run. They lead Grinnell 1-0 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza in West Finch Auto Plaza.
And this first inning brought to us by Brett Nickel State Farm, one of our specialty sponsors. The others being Michelle's Dance Academy, you heard about from the strikeouts. And for foul ball, Cirques Financial Services, our specialty sponsors all season long. So stepping in, Jaden Patterson, the pitcher of record for the Storm and Pointers. And I said Patterson, 1.67 ERA on the year. Tigers will send Brady Kaufman, Cole Blackford, Jalen Idle if anybody gets on Carson Penich batting fourth. Last regular season game for both teams. Class 3A playoffs begin this Friday. So Brady Kaufman steps in for the Tigers. Again, well documented, Brady has some type of elbow injury, so he cannot pitch or really throw much at all, but he can bat, and he has been called upon also to pinch run for players, helping his team out. Here's a pitch from Patterson. Swung on that is ripped down the right field line. Foul ball, a Cirques Financial foul ball. Wow, Kaufman turned on that and gave it a ride. Laser shot over the fence. for strike one. Patterson now sets, gets the sign. Outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think he does that because he's scared he's going to get hit. So he uses him as a protector, but he should.
So Patterson now gets the sign. That pitch low, bounces off the plate, past the catcher for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. The catcher tonight is Jackson Brinks. Looks like, to me, I don't see him looking to the dugout to get any signs, so I think Brinks is calling the game. Oh, there's a sign, so the coach does call the pitches, okay. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball upstairs and away for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Kaufman. Blackford on deck, Idle in the hole. Again, Center Point-Urbana gets one in the first. They lead Grinnell 1-0. 3-1. Check swing and ball 4. So Kaufman draws a walk. Brings up Cole Blackford, the Tigers shortstop. See if Coach Stenberg flashes a bunch of signals. Kaufman with pretty good speed out there on the base pass, so we'll see if Kaufman's going to take off. Let's see what kind of pickoff move Jaden Patterson has for Center Point-Urbana. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Nice pitch by Patterson. Coach Stenberg again flashes a bunch of signs. Kaufman, pretty decent leadoff out there at first base. 0-1. Breaking ball misses. Nice stop by Brinks. Knocked it down, kept it in front of him, so it wouldn't get past him and advance the runner for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tigers open postseason plays we mentioned earlier. This Friday at Pella, they take on the Pella Dutch at 7 o'clock. In the semifinal round, throw over. Kaufman gets back. I've noticed there's different types of throwovers there. There's throwovers pitchers do just to say, yeah, I'm still paying attention to you. And then there's one they think they got him. There's a pitch. That's swung on, and that is ripped foul down the third base side for a Cirques Financial foul ball as Blackford gets out in front of that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was a throw over there just to let Kaufman know, yeah, I see you. I'm paying attention to you. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Blackford. Patterson takes a look. Now here comes home. Breaking ball just gets a piece of it. Does Blackford for another Cirques Financial foul ball. Good piece of hitting that time by Blackford. That pitch fooled him. He just basically lunged out, leaned out over the plate, stuck the bat out, and just got a piece of the ball to foul it off and stay alive. 1-2 pitch now coming from Patterson. Big righty for Center Point-Urbana. Breaking ball in there for a called strike 3. So Blackford strikes out looking for the first out. Brings up third baseman number 12, Jalen Idle. Idle looks down at his coach, Tony Stenberg, flashes a whole set of signs. Again, Kaufman hasn't even threatened to steal. Or pretended like sometimes they'll pretend to take off, but then they don't. He's just feeling things out here. And now Idle steps in. Breaking ball upstairs for ball 1. Center Point-Urbana leads Grinnell 1-0, getting a run in the first inning. They had runners at first and second with 1 out, but Braxton Schaefer got out of the jam. Runner fakes to go there. Brady faked to go. Ball was up and in for ball 2, but then he came back. Catcher pops up and looks him back to the bag. But Schaefer got a couple strikeouts to end that threat in the first inning and limit CPU to just the 1 run. Breaking ball swung on a foul back off the fence for strike 1. It's a Cirques Financial foul ball. Don't run afoul of your financial situation. Stop into Cirques Financial Services today on Main Street here in downtown Grinnell. Tom Cirques, Dustin Smith, or Natalie Paving. Stop in and see them, and they'll help chart your path to financial success. Cirques Financial Services are a sponsor of our foul balls. Kaufman goes, pitch in there for a strike, throw down, way high. Wouldn't have been in time anyway, so Kaufman's in there at second with a stolen base. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 idle. Home plate umpire now asks for time as Kaufman dusts off and best he can. Be a laundry night for sure. Head first slide. Comes up with half the ball diamond on his jersey. Patterson gets a sign. Taking a long time. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice breaking ball. And idle goes down on strikes for out number 2. Brings up the left center fielder, number 4, Carson Penich. Catcher Jackson Brinks was out to talk to his pitcher Jaden Patterson. Again, with a runner on second base, most teams have a separate set of signals for when there's somebody on. They will sometimes flash 2 or 3 sets of signals and tell them if there's a runner on, make sure you look at the third sign I flash. That's the one you want, just so they don't get an idea what's going on. First pitch swung on, chopped towards the shortstop side. Shortstop charges, big hop, cross the diamond in time, and Penich is gunned out, and that will retire the side. For Grinnell, 3 up, 3 down, or 1 run on actually, with 1 left. 1-0 Center Point-Urbana on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. Top of this second inning is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
Carter Andrews, the right fielder, leads off for CPU. Center Point-Urbana out of the Walmack West Conference. 9-11 overall, 15-14. Pardon me, 9-11 in the conference in the Walmack West, 15-14 overall. So Andrews steps in, facing the Tiger right-hander, Schaefer. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the corner for strike 1. Oh, 1 count now. Here's a pitch from Schaefer. Breaking ball misses upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Xavier Perez on deck. Blaze Havel in the hole for Center Point-Urbana. Fastball misses low for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way up, swung on, hit towards the second base side. Tigers up with it, cross to first in time. And Andrews is handled on the 4-3 putout for the first out. Brings up second baseman number 14, Xavier Perez. Perez, a lefty. As a lot of players do. Wearing the wristbands with a set of numbers on them. The coach, instead of flashing hand signs, will call out a number. The players then look at the wristband and find the number and then the match the corresponding play. And that's what's on. Fastball in there for strike 1 from Schaefer. Schaefer's fastball touches the high 80s. So pretty decent weapon, good breaking ball as well. That pitch breaks in, good check swing by Perez. They're asking, did he go around? And the umpire says, no, he did not. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Good discipline at the plate there by Perez. Here's the 1-1 coming from Schaefer. Fastball upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on for Center Point-Urbana. Top of the second inning. They lead Grinnell 1-0 here. High school baseball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Chris Juni, Dan Walker with you on this Monday night. That pitch in there for a strike. Count evens up at 2-2. Independence Day Eve, of course, as in most communities, Grinnell has a big celebration planned for tomorrow. Parade at 5:30, fireworks out at Orange Park. Following, 2-2, swing and a miss. Perez goes down swinging. Third strikeout for Schaefer on the night, and there is 2 down. That's the Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout for Schaefer. And that brings up center fielder number 3, Blaze Havel. Again, he did not check his wristband, so Coach Tyler Smith, no play on, just a couple claps of encouragement. He steps in to face Schaefer. Fastball in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 count now. Schaefer working fairly quickly with Vosberger's catcher. There's a breaking ball, fooled him. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Schaefer looking very strong this inning. Pitch on the way. That's swung on and hit up in the air into shallow left center field. Center fielder comes over. Penich makes a catch over and above Torres. Doesn't matter how, they got the out, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Center Point-Urbana. They lead Grinnell 1-0 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn and Polley's Pizza.
And this bottom of the second inning brought to us by Brent Nichols, State Farm Insurance. Tigers will send Brooks Vosberg, Derek Doty, and Brady Greif to face a new pitcher, number 16, Grant Goebel, in now for the Stormer Pointers. Home plate umpire getting all the changes down. Patterson, the pitcher, now moves out to second base for Center Point-Urbana. So a lot of wholesale changes here as we hit this bottom of the second inning for CPU. And Brooks Vosberg, the Tiger catcher, steps to the plate. Brooks, a very good utility player for Coach Tony Stenberg and this Tiger team. Has played just about every position. I'm told he has played every position for the Tigers this year. Pitch swung on by Vosberg, hit up the middle for a base hit. So Vosberg takes the first pitch from Goebel and drives it into center field for a clean single. So Tigers get the leadoff runner on. Brings up right fielder, number 11, Derek Doty. Kellen Harder, courtesy running for Vosburg. Again, in softball and baseball, you can do that. You can have a courtesy runner for the pitcher and catcher with unlimited usage. You can do that over and over and over. Does not have to be the same player, and they can always re-enter. If it's for any other position player, it's a pinch runner. You can do that twice, and then they must come out if you do it again. Goebel's breaking ball catches a corner for strike one. Goebel gets a sign from his catcher, Brinks. Gives a nod, and here's the pitch. Inside, and chop foul for a Cirques Financial foul ball. And the count is 0-2. Against the Tiger right fielder, Derek Doty. Derek just a junior for Coach Stenberg. Breaking ball way outside. Doty didn't chase for ball one, 1-2 strikes. Just 3 seniors on this Tiger team. We honored those last Thursday for senior night. Braxton Schaefer, Jalen Idle, and Brady Greif. The 3 Tiger seniors. Goebel gets a sign. There's a pitch swung on. That is ripped into right field for a single. Right fielder comes up with it cleanly. Vosburg, or rather Harder, stops at second. And Doty is on there with the single. So back-to-back singles. The Tigers are in business. Runners at first and second. Brings up first base number 13, Brady Greif for Grinnell. Greif stepping in to face Grant Goebel. Again, center Point-Urbana not making really any play to hold the run on. Greif scores to bunt and puts a bunt down. Runners are going to advance. Only plays at first. Underhanded toss. And Greif does his job. Greif gets put out on the sacrifice, 1-3 for the first out. Runners move up. Harder at third and Doty at second. Brings up the pitcher, Braxton Schaefer. Has 3 home runs on the season. Facing Goebel. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball upstairs for ball one. Schaefer stands in, gets the pitch, swung and a miss, and just got a piece of it, I think, for a foul ball. That's a Cirques Financial foul ball. Cirques Financial Services located on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Braxton. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball tailing away. I'm sure that Coach Tyler Smith has told his pitchers don't give Schaefer much to hit. He does have that home run power. 2 balls and a strike. That pitch, a little bit of off speed, swing and a miss by Schaefer. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two-two pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and Schaefer strikes out for the second out. Brings up second baseman number 2, Quentin Niffen. So nice job by CPU. They had runners at first and second with nobody out. Of course, Greif had a sacrifice, but it is an out. First pitch catches the corner for strike 1. So runners at second and third, 2 out now. Goebel trying to pitch out of this jam here in the bottom of the second inning. They lead 1-0, does center Point-Urbana. That pitch misses outside for ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, not really looking to hold the runners on. Here's the 1-2. Inside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Two outs. Runners at second and third for Grinnell. Bottom of the second. They trail 1-0. That pitch swung on, hit right towards the second baseman. Patterson gets it, plays it, throws across in time, and that will retire the side. 1-0 Center Point-Urbana leads on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and West Finch Auto Plaza. This top of the third is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
Back to the top of the order we go for Center Point-Urbana here in the top of the third. Briar Wiley, shortstop, walked and scored a run his first time up. Schaefer's first pitch in there for strike one. 1-0 Center Point-Urbana here. That pitch swung on off the handle, popped way up in the air and goes out of play. Over the Tiger dugout down the third base side for strike two. That's a Cirques Financial foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes. Again, Tigers begin postseason play this Friday. They travel down to Pella to take on the Pella Dutch. Tigers come into as a 5th seed. Pella is a 4th seed. So therefore, Pella gets to host. That's in the Class 3A quarterfinal round. If they win that, they'll be in the semifinal round on next Monday. That pitch misses outside for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As you said earlier, our last summer season broadcast of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Swing and a miss, and Schaefer strikes out Wiley for the first out. That's another Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. That is the 5th strikeout for Braxton on the night. And that brings up the pitcher, well, now second baseman, Jaden Patterson. Patterson struck out his first time up as well. So Patterson steps in to face Schaefer. Braxton 6'7" in height. Pitch misses outside for ball one. Misses outside, as we said, ball one. That pitch swung on. That's ripped into left center field. That's going to drop. And let's see this. Torres, no, does not make the catch. Diving attempt by Torres. Could not make the catch. So Patterson on for a single. And that brings up first base number 20, Drake Van Gorder. Drake reached on an error last time up. So 1 out, runner at first base for CPU. Top of the third inning. So far, Coach Tyler Smith has not elected to steal any bases. There's a throw over, and Patterson gets back. You just get the sense that Patterson may be looking to steal one here. He had a pretty good sized leadoff. Now he's a little step closer to the bag now after the throw over. There's a pitch. Misses for ball one. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, it's no pitch. They called a balk on Braxton. So it's just no pitch, and the runner moves down to second. That runner being Patterson. And now here's the first pitch coming to Drake Van Gorder. Inside, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. That one's up and in for ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. One out runner at second base for center Point-Urbana. Top of the third, they lead Grinnell 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes now to the first baseman, Van Gorder. That pitch in there for a strike, fastball. In a nice spot by Schaefer. 2 balls and a strike now. Two one swung on and fouled right off the handle. Up and out of play over our heads for strike 2. It's another Cirques financial foul ball. Don't run afoul of your financial situation. Stop into Cirques Financial Services on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. Dustin Smith, Tom Cirques, and Natalie Pavey can help you with your financial needs. Time called by Van Gorder. Now he steps back in, and we reset, and here we go. 2-2 on the way from Schaefer. Breaking ball swung on, strike 3. The umpire says it's another Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. His 6th strikeout on the night. So Schaefer ringing him up. And there are 2 down now. And that brings up left fielder number 10, Trevor Antes. Antes singled and was stuck at first base his first time up. Big breaking ball does not break inside for ball 1. One more day of heat tomorrow, they say 92 or so tomorrow, and then back down to the 70s for the rest of the week. Wouldn't be 4th of July in Iowa unless it was 90-some degrees. Just those two go together. There's a pitch swung on. That's hit out to right field. Doty going back. Reaches up, makes the catch for the 3rd out to retire the side. Stormer Pointer Strand 1, they lead Grinnell 1-0 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, and also brought to you by the Dairy Barn.
And this bottom of the 3rd inning brought to us, as it have been all season long, by Brent Nickel State Farm. New pitcher in for CPU, the Storm Pointers, Brady Borkren. In now for Coach Tyler Smith. So, Coach Smith using this opportunity. Why not? It's a non-conference game. Your playoff schedule is set. Want to give guys a chance to see some live action in case you need them for the playoff run. So to the top of the order we go for Grinnell. Coffin, Blackford, and Idle for the Tigers. Coffin walked his first time up. And he steps in to face Borkren, the new pitcher for CPU. Here's the first pitch. Fastball ripped down the 3rd base line and a foul ball. A Cirques Financial foul ball. Coffin did that his first appearance against the starter, Jaden Patterson. Jumped right on that first pitch. Tigers as a whole, they look to hit that first pitch. 0-1. Fastball low and inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. I've been told by those who have played the game of baseball and softball that the first pitch is usually a pretty good one. So they are ready to go and jump on that. 1-1 now from Borkren. Way outside. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. So 2-1 count now to the Tiger leadoff. That pitch low and away for ball 3. So 3 balls and a strike. Some of the CPU fans thought that that may have been a good pitch, but the home plate umpire disagreed, and that is the word that counts. There's a pitch swung on, ripped right back up the middle. Coffin with a single, and he is on board. Second time tonight, Coffin's been on board. First time was a walk, but this time by a clean single. So Cole now steps in, gets a few signs from Coach Stenberg and a little clap of encouragement. Blackford 0 for 1 on the night, struck out his first time up. Coffin with a big lead off of first. See if Stenberg rolls the dice, and there's a throw over. Coffin gets back. Good quick move by Borkren. And Blackford steps back in. Pitch on the way, breaking ball in there for a strike. Oh, 1 count now. Jalen Idle, the Tiger third baseman, waits on deck. That pitch swung on and hit line towards the third base side, and they're going to throw it back over. Coffin broke for second, nothing he could do, and Coffin is doubled off. So Blackford lines out to the third baseman. Coffin gets doubled off 5-3, and there are now 2 outs. So how quickly things can change. Tigers got the leadoff runner on, and now 30 seconds later, there's 2 out, nobody on. Brings up third baseman Jalen Idle. He struck out his first time up, facing the new pitcher, Brady Borkren. Breaking ball outside for ball 1. Not much wind now. The flag in center field hanging pretty much straight down. Was blowing out to center field at the start of the game. Now it's calmed down. Fastball in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Tigers' last regular season game. They'll play this Friday in the playoffs against Pella at Pella. That pitch low gets past the catcher for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. As you can see there on our screen, the lower left-hand corner is our website, TigerSportsLivestreamNetwork.com. You can go there for schedules. We'll post them as soon as they are available, and also archive games and archive broadcast. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tigers trail CPU 1-0 here. The Stormer Pointers out of the WAMAC West Conference. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball tails outside for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Good discipline by Idle that time not to chase that one. So full count now to the Tiger senior third baseman. Pitch low for ball 4, and Idle draws a walk. 2 out walk brings up center fielder Carson Penich. Penich takes a look down at his third base coach, Tony Stenberg. No signs coming. So home plate umpire dusting the plate off. Now we're ready to go. Penich steps in. Home plate's dusted off. 2 out, runner at first base. Bottom of the third, Tigers trail 1-0. Idle on at first, having just walked. Here's a pitch from Borkren. Swing and a miss by Penich for strike 1. little bit off speed ball. Looks like Borkren took a little bit off that. Penich out in front of it, and he's in the hole 0-1. Breaking ball outside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Takes a look at first base. There's the pitch. Runner's going. Throw down is late, and he's going to be in the stolen base. Now the ball gets past the infield, and Idle's going to advance all the way to third. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Penich. Idle has a stolen base and then reaches third on the error. So Idle at third base with 2 outs, but it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Carson Penich, the Tigers center fielder. And facing Brady Borkren, the third pitcher for the Stormer Pointers this ballgame. That pitch swung on, that's hit into right field. Is he going to drop? It does drop in. So Penich has an RBI single. Idle trots home, and we are tied now at 1 apiece. Nice piece of hitting by Penich. Just kind of dropped the bat down and guided the ball up over the infield and dropped it in front of the right fielder, who was playing deep, as you would expect, with 2 outs. So Penich on brings up the catcher Brooks Vosberg. He singled and advanced to third his first time up. Pitch from Bjorken in there for a strike. So Tigers get the 1 run back. We are now tied at 1 run apiece. High school baseball on this Monday night on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Breaking ball, a beautiful pitch in there for strike 2, and Vosberg in the hole now 0-2. Brooks is an 8th grader. He'll be a freshman this fall at Grinnell High School, but after 30-some games here, they're no longer 8th graders. They have enough experience. They've played, so good to see. Now the runner goes, swing and a miss, doesn't matter. Vosberg strikes out, and that ends the side. But Tigers get a 1 across. It's 1-1. Tigers and Stormer Pointers on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, 3rd generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza and West Finch Auto Plaza. The top of the 4th inning is brought to you by State Farm, Britt Nichols State Farm.
As Dan said, top of the 4th inning we go. All tied up at 1 apiece here. Schaefer completes his warm-up tosses. Center point, Urbana will be sending Hackett, Ben Hackett, Thomas Taylor, and Carter Andrews to the plate. Leading off for them is third baseman 18, Ben Hackett. He struck out his first time up. Line score for Grinnell, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. For Center Point Urbana, 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors, with that pitch in there for a strike. And Hackett in the hole, 0-1. Second pitch. Good discipline by Hackett not to take that. That was a pretty good pitch from Schaefer. Just misses low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Again, great location by Brash on that pitch. Fastball down and in on the right-handed hitting Hackett. pitch was behind him. Don't think it hit him. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one went behind the hitter, Hackett. 2-2. Swung on, and that is hit out to right field. That's going to drop in for a single. So again, just like Pennish did in the last half inning, nice pitch hitting by Hackett. Leans out, drops the bat down, and lofts it over the infield in front of the outfielder for a single, and he is on at first base. Brings up the DH, number 7, Thomas Taylor. Taylor struck out his first time up. No out, runner at first for CPU, all tied up here, 1-1. Top of the 4th inning, pitch outside for ball 1. Our last broadcast of our summer season on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. We will take a break until August 25th. Although I say that, I better correct myself. If there's a volleyball game, school starts that Thursday. Sometimes they have volleyball that week of it too. If there's a home game, we'll post those schedules for both football and volleyball on our website as soon as they are available. Pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike now to Taylor. We know the football schedule. That's set by the boys union. The Tigers are in a district. But we've been told they will open up the WAMAC conference so we can see the volleyball schedules here in the next week or 2. Pitch swung on, hit right back to the pitcher. Schaefer turns, goes to second, and Blackford drops the ball, but it's after the play at second. So the lead runner is out. So 1-6 on the putout gets Hackett. Taylor reaches. We'll say fielder's choice for now. See how they score that. Brings up right fielder number 4, Carter Andrews. 0 for 1 on the night. He grounded out his last trip. But once we get both schedules up on our website, you see the address there in the lower left-hand corner of your screen. Pitch from Schaefer, inside, and low for ball 1. TigersLSN.com will post that. And then you'll know our broadcast schedule. But we'll take a break until that 3rd week of August, the first home football game, August 25th. That pitch in there for strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tigers, ironically enough, host Center Point-Urbana in football on August 25th over at TT Cranny. And we'll jump right into our fall season. Now we call timeout. Batter calls time.
No rule.
So Andrews calls time. Granted by the home plate umpire, steps back in, and now Schaefer's pitch grounded on. That's going to be a tough play. Idle runs it down. Greif makes the reach, gets the ball, but he beats it out. Just a slow roller. So just one of those tough balls, slow roller. Idle did what he could, but Andrews, that'll probably be ruled a single. And Center Point-Urbana has runners at first and second with just 1 out. Brings up the second baseman, number 14, Xavier Perez. 0 for 1 on the night. He struck out. 4th hit of the night for CPU. And now time called again by the CPU batters. Again, it is discretionary at the umpire's discretion whether they grant that or not. Maybe a little bit of gamesmanship going on, trying to throw Schaefer off his game a little bit here. There's a pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Again, there's no hard and fast rule on batters calling timeout. It's just at the sole discretion of the home plate umpire whether or not they want to grant that. That pitch up and in. Another ball gets from Vosberg. He throws down to third, and the tag not in time. So now CPU has runners at second and third. with 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Center Point-Urbana threatening here in the top of the 4th inning. We're tied at 1 apiece. CPU scored the first run in the first inning. Tigers tied it in the 3rd inning, last inning. That pitch outside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Things getting interesting here at Fowler Field, the Tiger baseball complex. Steps out again, calling time. That, I believe, was called by the catcher, Vosper. He wants to go out and talk to his pitcher, Schaefer. Again, with the runner on second base. I'm just speculating, but they could just be reviewing the signals, make sure that you know which sign is the real sign. And now we are set for action as Perez steps in. Two-one pitch on the way now from Schaefer. Swung on a foul back and out of play. A Cirques Financial foul ball over the Tiger dugout down the third base side. 1 ball, or 2 balls, 2 strikes rather. 1 out. Game tied at 1 apiece. Storm and Pointer, CPU has runners at 2nd and 3rd. Schaefer gets the call from Coach Stenberg, then relays it to that pitch. Called strike 3. Perez can't believe it. That's a Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout and a much needed one for the 2nd out. Schaefer's 7th strikeout on the night. I should say earlier, Vosper gets a sign from Coach Stenberg, then he relays that to Schaefer, the pitcher. That's how the Tigers work that. So 2 outs now. Brings up center fielder Blaze Havel. He flew out to center field his last trip. Schaefer trying to protect a 1-1 game. Pitch in there for strike 1. CPU had runners at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Pretty good shape, but big strikeout by the Tigers senior pitcher Braxton Schaefer. And that's the 2nd out. That pitch just outside for ball 1. Tiger faithful groaned on that one a little bit. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Runners at 2nd and 3rd for CPU. 1-1 ball game. Here's the pitch from Schaefer. That's swung on and hit out to right field. Derek should have a beat on it. Goes up, makes the catch for the 3rd out. 2 of this tie the side. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. After 3.5, your score 1-1. Grinnell Center Point-Urbana on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate.
And the bottom of the 4th inning, brought to us by Brent Nichols State Farm Insurance. Brent Nichols sponsors our innings all season long, all summer long for both softball and baseball. So thanks to him and all our specialty sponsors. Strikeouts by Michelle's Dance Academy and foul balls by Cirques Financial Services. And our scoreboard, let's not forget, by Kurt's Collision Center. So many thanks to them, as well as our business card sponsors there. You see in the upper right-hand corner of our screen. They don't have ads, but they are flashing their business card sponsors. There's a good look at them. And then we have the sponsors with ads. So again, all those fine businesses help us keep this broadcast coming your way free via YouTube and the social media platforms on your device of choice. So we say thank them, and with apologies to Hee Haw, we'll give them a salute. Bottom of the fourth we go, 1-1 game. Derek Doty leads off for Grinnell. Singleton was stranded at second his first time up. Facing a new pitcher, that's Drake Van Gorder. Van Gorder's first pitch, breaking ball in there for strike one. Van Gorder was playing first. Now he steps up to pitch. That pitch swung on off the handle. Doty has it past the third baseman. Shortstop tries to make a throw across. Not in time. So Doty beats it out. I'm guessing that's going to be a single. We'll try to check that official score for you here in just a moment. So Doty gets on. Again, Tigers' second straight inning. They have the leadoff man on. Brings up Brady Greif, the Tiger first baseman. Grounded out his first time up. Sacrifice, actually, a bunt situation. Got the runner over to second and third. And Greif steps in now facing Van Gordner. First pitch in there for a strike. That last one was ruled a single. Looks like Doty would have beat it out anyway had the shortstop fielded it in time, but the third baseman got past him. Just a good spot by Doty on that hit, and he's on board with a single. That pitch behind Greif, nice job by Brinks. Had to come way out of his crouch and just basically lunge out and snag that ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Prevented Doty from advancing to second. Nice play back there by the CPU catcher Brinks. Throw over. Gets back in time. Does Doty. So Drake Van Gordner, the fourth pitcher in as many innings for Coach Tyler Smith. Greif goes to bunt it. The ball pops up behind him. Brinks did not get a good jump on it, so it's a foul ball, a Cirques Financial foul ball. And that's strike two. You still can bunt with 2 strikes. However, if you foul it off, just like what happened there, it is an out instead of just another chance at bat. That's if you square a bunt and foul it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 1-1 tie. Bottom of the fourth inning. Grinnell Center, Point-Urbana. High school baseball on a Monday night on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Throw over, not in time. The first throw over was one I think I have a chance to get you. That throw was more like, yeah, I'm still paying attention to you. Pitch home, breaking ball misses upstairs for ball 1. Runner goes, throw down, gets out into center field. Doty could not hop up right away, so Doty has a stolen base. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes now to senior first baseman Brady Greif. One of 3 Tiger seniors on the roster. Braxton Schaefer, Brady Greif, and Jalen Idle are the 3. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no out. Runner at second for Grinnell. 1-1 ball game. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on, hit towards the shortstop side. Shortstop comes up with it, gathers himself, fires across in time to get Greif. Doty advances to third on the play. So Greif, in effect, does his job. Really can't call it a sacrifice, but Greif does his job, moves the runner over to third base with 1 out. And that brings up the pitcher, Braxton Schaefer. Schaefer struck out his first time up. Braxton does have 3 home runs on the season. Facing now Van Gordner. That pitch swing and a miss for strike 1. As I said last time, I'm sure Coach Tyler Smith has told his pitchers, do not give number 23 for Grinnell anything to hit. Coach Smith calls a signal into his catcher Brinks, who gets a signal out to this pitcher. Here's the pitch. That's swung on a pop foul up and out of play behind home plate for strike 2. It's a Cirques Financial foul ball. Don't run afoul of your financial situation. Stop into Cirques Financial Services on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. Tom Cirques, Dustin Smith, or Natalie Pavey can help chart you a path to your financial success. Cirques Financial Services on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. 0-2 on the way now to Schaefer. Breaking ball upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Running at third base for Grinnell, the former Derek Doty. He singled, stole a base, and then reached on the fielder's choice. That pitch low. Ball 2. Good stop by Jackson Brinks. Had a couple of those tonight, has Mr. Brinks. Being a nice wall back there behind the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Schaefer steps in now, waits the pitch from Van Gordner. Pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. So Schaefer strikes out for the second out, brings up second baseman number 2, Quentin Niffen. 0 for 1 on the night, grounded out his first time up. So runner at third base, 2 outs for Grinnell. Bottom of the 4th inning, 1-1 ball game between Grinnell and Center Point-Urbana. Pitch to Niffen. Fastball low for ball 1. Van Gordner asks for new ball, gets one. 1 ball, no strikes now to the Tigers' second baseman, Quentin Niffen. If he gets on, Brady Coffin, the leadoff man, is on deck. That pitch ripped up the middle for a single. Gets past the second baseman. Doty trots home. Niffen has an RBI. And Tigers take the lead 2-1 on the clean single by Quentin Niffen. Took that one right back up the middle, just over the pitcher's head. And Tigers lead now 2-1. To the top of the order we go. The designated hitter, number 7, Brady Kaufman, steps in. Kaufman has walked and then singled. And then he was forced out at second. I should doubled off at first base on a line drive. Pitch, runner goes, is upstairs for ball 1, throw down, going to be close, gets past the second baseman and past the shortstop and past the second baseman into center field. But Niffen does not try to advance to third, so he has a stolen base. And it's ball 1. One ball, no strikes now to Kaufman. Facing Drake Van Gordner, the 4th pitcher for the Center Point-Urbana Stormer Pointers. That pitch outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Kaufman kind of stuck the bat out, then pulled it back. Had a delay there just a moment to make sure it wasn't called a strike, but he got the bat back in time. 2 outs, runner at second base for Grinnell. They lead 2-1. Kaufman at the plate. Breaking ball misses for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. See if Coach Stenberg gives Kaufman the take sign here. Some coaches have a standard procedure, although statistically Brady is the leading hitter, hitting around .465 for the Tigers. See if Coach Stenberg turns him loose here on a 3-0 count. That pitch outside, and Kaufman draws a walk, his second of the night. And Tigers have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Brings up the shortstop, number 3, Cole Blackford, 0 for 2 on the night. And now Jackson Brink is going to go out and talk to his pitcher, Drake Van Gordner. again, take this opportunity to remind you that Tigers playoff season starts this Friday at Pella. Tigers are the number 5 seed, Pella the number 4. Although, ironically, Tigers ended up finishing ahead of Pella in the conference standings in 3rd place by themselves. But the playoff pairings came out before that all happened. So Tigers are the 5 seed, Pella the 4. They will travel to Pella this Friday night in the first round of the high school baseball playoffs. Thursday night, Tigers softball team Mike Doty, they host a first-round playoff game against Iowa Falls. The Cadets come to town. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike against Blackford. So 0-1 now to Blackford. Pitch on the way. Runners are going. Pitch in there for a strike, so a double steal, no throw down. Now runners at second and third with 2 outs. But Blackford in the hole, 0-2. Key moment in this ball game right here, Drake Van Gorder. Tigers starting to bust it open. Van Gorder can end it right here. There's a pitch. Outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Tigers got to run this inning. They lead 2-1 over the Storm and Pointers from the WAMAC West Conference. Van Gorder now with the pitch outside for ball 2. Catcher setting up way outside. It's interesting if you notice, the umpire goes where the catcher goes. He's done that for both sides. Wants to keep that extra layer of protection between him and the pitch. Not a bad idea. I've umpired and I've been hit by a pitch and a foul ball. It's not a lot of fun. That pitch outside. Nice job by Blackford. He was in the hole 0-2. Now he's battled back to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Tigers lead Center Point-Urbana 2-1. High school baseball on this Monday night, Independence Eve. Us here at Tiger Sports Livestream Network wish everybody has a happy, healthy, and safe 4th of July celebration. That pitch outside, and Blackford draws a walk to load the bases. Tyler Smith, the CPU coach, stands up, but so far no more motion to come out. Brings up third baseman Jalen Idle, and obviously a key point in this ball game. Now the first baseman comes in to talk. That is the pitcher from the last inning, Grant Goebel. There's Ben Hackett, my apologies, to come in to talk to his pitcher. So infield at normal depth. And Idle steps in. The senior can really break this one open here with a base hit. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. So bases loaded with Tigers. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning. Grinnell leads 2-1. Key point in this ball game, needless to say. Breaking ball misses outside. Van Gorder wanted that one bad. He kind of took a long look at home plate umpire, but it was called a ball. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Tiger Senior steps in, trying to break this one open. That pitch up and in for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. In baseball, again, it's a judgment call by the umpire, but if you're worrying about hit by pitches, you can't lean out into one or just stand there. You have to make an attempt to get out of the way. If you do not, in the umpire's opinion, they do not give you the base. 2-1 on the way. Swung on, foul back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded full of Tigers here. Bottom of the 4th inning. Grinnell leads CPU 2-1. Idle digging in against Drake Van Gorder. Van Gorder gets a sign. And here comes the pitch. That is low for ball 3. So once again, a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, bases loaded. So the runners will be moving here on the pitch. Tiger fans making some noise for Idle, the Tiger senior. Here's a payoff pitch from Van Gorder. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Idle strikes out, and that ends the fifth. Tigers hit one across the lead 2-1 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics. Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Latitude Signage and Design. Also a special shout out to our business card sponsors and all of our sponsors. Latitude Signs, Michelle's Dance Academy, Turnkey Realty, Kurt's Collision Center, Polly Ice Pizza, Search Financial Center, West Finch Auto Plaza, The Dairy Barn, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, and Grinnell Firestone. Also, last but not least, shout out to Brent Nickel State Farm for sponsoring all those innings and quarters and periods all season long. So thank you to all those sponsors. Hey, you know what? If you're watching us on the YouTube, go ahead and give us a like. If you like this, what you're watching, go ahead and subscribe. If you're a Tiger fan, you'll give a little notification every time that we pop up and go online. So again, thank you for joining us on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Top of the 5th inning, we go. A new pitcher in for the Tigers is Cole Blackford. And he will face the top of the order for CPU and Briar Wiley. 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored is Wiley on the night. Blackford now with the first pitch. Scores to bunt, pulls it back. Pitch down and away for ball 1. Quentin Niffen moves over to shortstop for the Tigers as well, where Blackford was. That pitch catches the corner for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Schaefer's night is done, probably threw about 60-some pitches, 67. That pitch in there for strike 2. Had 7 strikeouts on the night. So he is, he'll be set, ready to go for Friday on the pitch count. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That's Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. And Wiley strikes out for the first out. Blackford wasting no time, gets Wiley to strike out, and there's 1 down. That'll bring up second baseman number 1, Jaden Patterson. 1 for 2 on the night, struck out and singled, and was stranded at second base his prior 2 trips. Patterson settles in against Blackford. Breaking ball upstairs for ball 1. As you said, Tiger baseball is at Pella this Friday night in the first round of the Class 3A playoffs. Fastball in there for a strike. Tiger softball and Coach Mike Doty, they host Iowa Falls in the first round of their Class 3A playoffs on Thursday night over at the softball complex. Fastball in there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Blackford working quickly here. Patterson in the hole now. 1-2. Here comes the pitch. That pitch swung on and ripped. Foul. Just foul. By not much. So Patterson reached out and gave that one a ride, but it's a long foul ball, a Cirques Financial foul ball. Cirques Financial Services, their office located on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Tigers lead 2-1 here, top of the 5th. Swing and a miss for strike 3 from the second out. Another Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. Blackford's second, 9th strikeout on the night for Grinnell. Brings up Drake Van Gordner. He reached on an error and struck out his prior 2 trips. Blackford wastes no time, gets the pitch, and it's breaking ball in there for strike 1. No wind to speak of here at Fowler Field now. That breaking pitch outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. At the start of the game, blowing out towards center field. By about the 2nd or 3rd inning, pretty much died down, and that flag is hanging straight down. Fastball misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Blackford working very quickly off the bump. Facing Van Gordner. That pitch off speed. Nice pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. See if we can get a Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout and give Blackford the hat trick for the inning. 2-2 on the way. Breaking ball upstairs for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. If Van Gordner gets on, Trevor Antes, the left fielder, is on deck for CPU. That pitch just misses outside, and Van Gordner draws a walk. Brings up Trevor Antes. He singled and flew out. Courtesy runner coming in for CPU is number 12, looks like. That's A.J. Maloney. So Maloney running for Van Gordner. And that brings up Trevor Antes. As you said, singled and flew out his prior 2 trips, facing Cole Blackford now. 2 outs, runner at first. 2-1, Tigers with the lead, top of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. Again, Tigers just trying to stay fresh and stay in form for their playoff game Friday night. That pitch, fastball, misses low for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. So Blackford, after getting the first 2 batters out, giving up a walk, and now he's in the hole. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 Antes. That pitch, nice off speed, swing and a miss for strike 1. Two balls and a strike. Pitch on the way, up and in for ball 3. 3-1 now the count. Coach Stenberg in the Tiger dugout just kind of puts his head down and scratches the dirt with his shoe a little bit. 3-1 on the way. That pitch low, gets past Vosberg. Runner breaks down towards second, gives a turn, but will not advance to third, so was a ball anyway. So the second walk issued by Blackford. And now the Storm and Pointers have runners at second and first, yes, with 2 outs. Brings up third baseman number 18, Ben Hackett. Struck out and singled his prior 2 trips. Here's a pitch. Swung on. That is popped up. Foul out of play. Back behind us for strike one. Another Cirques Financial foul ball. Don't run afoul of your financial situation. Stop into Cirques Financial Services on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. You can talk to Tom Cirques, Dustin Smith, or Natalie Pavia, or heck, talk to all three of them. They'll help chart a path to your financial success. That pitch, breaking ball, gets past Vosberg, so runners are going to move up. And now it's 1 ball, 1 strike, and runners at second and third with 2 outs. Again, Blackford started off, struck out the leadoff man, Waddy, struck out Patterson, had 2 outs, nobody on, then gave up a walk and a walk. Now a couple of pitches, and runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for strike 1. Or check that, strike 2. Let's serve up a Michelle's Dance Academy striker right here and get out of this one. 1-2 on the way from Blackford. Outside, gets past Vosberg. Runner's going to come home, and we are tied. So Center Point-Urbana has a runner at third now and a run across. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the batter, Ben Hackett. How quickly things can change in a baseball game. That pitch swung on, and that is hit out towards right center field. That's going in the gap, and that's off the fence. Runner scores easily. Hackett heading to second. He will have a double, and CPU leads this 3-2. Nice, well-hit ball. Took a hop and hit the bottom of the fence. So a double for Hackett, and the Stormer Pointers lead 3-2. Brings up the DH, number 7, Thomas Taylor. He struck out and reached on a fielder's choice his first trip up. So 2 outs now. 2 runs in for Center Point-Urbana. They lead Grinnell 3-2. Top of the 5th inning. Blackford with the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Again, how quickly things can change. About 2 minutes ago, Grinnell had 2 strikeouts and 2 outs, nobody on. Now, 2 walks later and a double later, it's 3-2 Center Point-Urbana. That pitch low, gets away from Vosberg, turns and throws down, and do they get him? Let's see, yes they do. Delayed call by the third base umpire, but the throw down from Vosberg gets the runner, and that retires the side. But 2 runs across, Center Point-Urbana leads Grinnell 3-2 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn.
And this bottom of the 5th inning brought to us by Brent Nickel State Farm. Guess what? New pitcher in for Center Point-Urbana. 5th pitcher in as many innings. Xavier Perez comes in to get some work in for Coach Tyler Smith. And he will face Carson Penich, Brooks Vosberg, and Derek Doty. So Penich, Vosberg, and Doty, the batters. 4, 5, 6 hitters facing Xavier Perez. Strange inning that last inning. Tigers got 2 strikeouts from Blackford. Looked like he was cruising on. They had 2 outs, nobody on. Then a walk, another walk, a couple of pass balls, runs to second and third. Another pass ball run, scores to tie it, and then a double. And suddenly Center Point-Urbana had the lead, and they do have the lead, 3-2. Penich stands in now to face Perez, the new pitcher. First pitch swung on, a foul back out of play for strike one. That's a Cirques Financial foul ball. Penich in the hole now, 0-1. Breaking ball misses outside. Nice pitch. Good discipline by Penich not to swing on that one. That was close. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball downstairs, low for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. .850 on a Wednesday night. It's still 81 degrees outside. Summertime in Iowa. Pitch, swing and a miss. Nice off speed for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line score so far for Center Point-Urbana, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. For Grinnell, 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. That pitch swung on a foul back off the fence for a Cirques Financial foul ball. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brooks Vosberg and Derek Doty, the other 2 batters in this inning. Scheduled to hit for Coach Tony Stenberg. Here comes the 2-2. Breaking ball swung on and right towards the first base side. Takes a low hop. First base has to hurry and get there. Does so in time. And Penich is put out on the unassisted, put out by the first baseman for the first out. Brings up the catcher, number 8, Brooks Vosberg. He's 1 for 2 on the night, singled, and was stranded at third and struck out his prior 2 trips. Did young Mr. Vosberg. Tigers trail 3-2 over CPU, Center Point-Urbana, the Storm and Pointers out of the WAMAC West Conference. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes to the Tiger catcher. Swung on, and that is a single into left field, right down the third base line. Vosberg is going to give a big turn, and he's going to stop at first. So Vosberg is on with a single. And that'll bring up right fielder Derek Doty. Kellen Harder coming in a courtesy run for Vosberg. So Vosberg gets on with a clean single. Harder comes in to run for him. So Tigers have a runner at first with 1 out. They trail 3-2. Derek Doty set to step in against Xavier Perez. CPU coach Tyler Smith has used 1 pitcher each of the 5 innings. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball upstairs for ball 1. Not saying there's anything bad about that. It's unusual, but it's certainly within his right to do so. And, why not? This is the time. It's a non-conference game. Your playoff path is set. You can try a lot of different things as a coach. Second pitch outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. One of the advantages of playing in the last game of the year, you know where you're going no matter win or lose. You know you're going to play Friday night in the first round of the playoffs. So you can do lots of different things as a coach. 2-0 pitch on the way from Perez. Fastball swung on and just hit off the handles. Doty gets a piece of it for strike 1, a Cirques Financial foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Again, no wind to speak of. Flag in center field hanging straight down. Here's the pitch. That pitch is swung on a popped up foul, giving a chase as the first baseman. It drifts out of play for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another Cirques Financial foul ball. Cirques Financial Services located on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. 2-2 to the Tiger right fielder. Junior Derek Doty. Now Perez steps off the mound. Doty did not step out of the box, and here we go. Perez back on the mound, and here we go. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now he steps off again. All right. Little gamemanship here between the two schools. Here's the pitch. Swung on that, is popped up into the infield. Shortstop camps underneath it, makes the catch for the second out. Brings up first baseman Brady Greif. Brady Greif 0 for 2 on the night, but does have a sacrifice. And in the last inning, he ended up grounding out to shortstop, but he did his job. Tigers had a runner at second, and by doing that ground out, he got the runner advanced to third with just one out, but Tigers could not capitalize. Breaking ball, beautiful pitch in there for strike one. Three to two, Center Point-Urbana with the lead. Over Grinnell here at Fowler Field tonight. Runner going, swung on and popped up in the infield. First base coming in to make the play, makes the catch for the third out to retire the side. After 5 complete, your score, CPU 3, Grinnell 2 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polley's. This top of the 6th inning is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
To the top of the 6th we go, as Dan said. Cole Blackford starts his second inning of work, replacing Brashton Schaefer. Schaefer, pretty good outing on the night, 7 strikeouts. Tigers have 9 on the night, as Blackford struck out the first 2 hitters he faced last inning. But then 2 straight walks, 3 passed balls, and a double. And suddenly Center Point-Urbana has 2 runs, and they lead 3-2. Blackford finishes his warm-up tosses. Bosberg throws it down, and we are set to go. 6, 7, and 8 hitters for Center Point-Urbana coming up. Thomas Taylor, Carter Andrews, and Xavier Perez. Perez now pitching, as we said. 5th pitcher of the night for the Storm and Pointers out of the Walmack West Conference. Again, nothing wrong with that. This is the time of year to do that. And here comes Blackford with the first pitch. In there for a strike. Taylor struck out and reached on a fielder's choice his prior 2 trips. Facing the Tiger right-hander, Cole Blackford. Breaking ball, swing and a miss for strike 2. Beautiful pitch by Blackford. Taylor out in front of that. No balls, 2 strikes. And calls time. Again, Center Point-Urbana hitters been doing that a lot tonight. Again, that is their prerogative. It's at the discretion of the home plate umpire whether or not they grant it. And so far, this home plate umpire has been allowing that. Now he steps back in, and we're set to go. Pitch swung on, hit towards first base. Greif gets down on it, has it, gets up there in time by a step, and gets the out. So nice job by Greif. Stopped the ball, stayed with it, and gets the unassisted put out, and Taylor is retired for the first out. Brings up right fielder number 4, Carter Andrews. So Andrews steps in, grounded out and singled his prior 2 trips. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That's chopped foul down the third base side. Right to Coach Tyler Smith for strike 1, a Cirques Financial foul ball. No balls and a strike to the right fielder, Carter Andrews. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball swung on. That is hit off the handle, but right at the shortstop. So Andrews flies out to the shortstop for the second out. Brings up Xavier Perez, who's now pitching. Comes in from the left-hand side. Line score for Center Point-Urbana, 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors. First pitch in there for a strike. For the Tigers, 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error. So 2 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball bounces in front of the plate for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tigers will be seeing a lot more of Center Point-Urbana as they will join the Walmart Conference next year. That pitch upstairs for ball 1. So that pitch upstairs for ball 2. That pitch in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on for Center Point-Urbana here. Top of the 6th inning. They lead Grinnell 3-2. Here comes the pitch. Just misses. Blackford thought he had strike 3. Started to walk off, but called a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count now to Perez. Here's the payoff pitch. Misses outside for ball 4. So Perez is on with a walk. Brings up center fielder number 3, Blaze Havel. Havel 0 for 2 on the night. 2 flyouts, his prior 2 trips. Courtesy runner coming in for Perez. Number 12. That is Maloney. A.J. Maloney running. And Havel, the center fielder, steps in to face Blackford. 2 outs, runner at first for Center Point-Urbana. That pitch in there for a strike. Again, CPU leads Grinnell 3-2. Non-conference baseball here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Chris Juni, Dan Walker with you on this Independence Eve Monday night. Runners going, pitches low, gets away from Vosburgh, so Perez in there with a stolen base. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. So now the Stormer Pointers have a runner in scoring position, leading 3-2. But there are 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That's swung on and hit foul down the right field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes on a Cirques Financial foul ball. Cirques Financial Services, their office located on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second base for Center Point-Urbana. Top of the 6th. Pitch in there low. Nice stop by Vosburgh. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, CPU leads Grinnell 3-2, non-conference baseball. Two on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout, and that strikeout retires a side. After 6 complete, your score Center Point-Urbana 3, Grinnell 2 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza.
And this top of the bottom, the sixth inning. Thank you, Dan Walker. The sixth inning brought to us by Brent Nickel State Farm. Another pitcher in for Center Point-Urbana. It's not a new one. He's pitched before. Xavier Perez goes back to the hill for Coach Tyler Smith. Trying to protect a 3-2 lead. He will face the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Grinnell. Braxton Schaefer, Quentin Niffen, and Brady Kaufman. Here in this bottom of the sixth inning. Perez completes his warm-up tosses. And Schaefer steps in 0 for 2 on the night. Facing Perez, who's back in to pitch. Sixth pitcher of the game. Swing and a miss for strike one. Actually, it's the fifth pitcher because Perez is back in. Again, not saying anything bad about that, just pointing it out. It is a bit unusual, but again, if you're going to do something like that, as that pitch misses down and in for ball one, this type of game is a game to do it. As I've said, playoff paths are set. These teams know where they're going, win or lose tonight. Chance to give players some work. That pitch way upstairs for ball two. 2 balls and a strike to Schaefer. Braxton, the main pitcher for the Tigers, has played some second base this year. Matter of fact, against Oskaloosa last Thursday, he did play second base. Had some pretty nice defensive gems out there as well. 2-1 pitch on the way from Perez. That pitch is launched. Got under it a bit out into center field. Center fielder runs in, makes the catch. For the out to retire Schaefer. So Schaefer flies out to center field. And there's one out. Brings up second baseman number 2, Quentin Niffen. 1 for 2 of the night. Grounded out and singled his prior 2 trips. Facing Xavier Perez. Fastball misses low for ball 1. So Tigers trail 3-2. That pitch inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on for Grinnell. Bottom of the 6th inning. Swing and a miss by Niffen for strike 1. Perez working quickly off the bump. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nice job by Perez to battle back. It was 2-0, now it's 2-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Perez gets a strike out of Niffen. Back to the top of the order we go. Brings up the DH Brady Kaufman. He has walked, singled, and walked. 1 for 3 with 2 walks. Now the catcher, Jackson Brinks, goes out to talk to Perez. Obviously to remind him of a tendency or something they know about Kaufman. 2 outs, nobody on for Grinnell. Bottom of the 6th inning. They trail 3-2. That pitch inside hits Brady. So Brady takes one. So Kaufman gets hit by the pitch. And he's on first. Brings up shortstop number 3, Cole Blackford. See if Coach Stenberg rolls the dice and has Kaufman steal here. Kaufman with pretty good speed at first. And Cole Blackford steps in, facing Perez. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. As I said, Blackford 0 for 3 with a walk. Struck out, flew out, and walked his prior trip. Ball way outside. Nice stop by Brinks. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. One on the way. That's low. Gets past the catcher Brinks. Kaufman will race down to second on the wild pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Now Tigers have a runner in scoring position with 2 out. They trail CPU 3-2. Non-conference baseball here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. You see our website address in the lower left-hand corner of your screen, tigerslsn.com. You can go there for our broadcast schedule, archive games, and much more. Meet the broadcast team. And reach out that way if you have any questions. We're also on Facebook and also on YouTube. Perez steps off the mound. Now he's back on, and he is set to face Blackford here with the 2-1. Upstairs for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Two out. Runner on second base for Grinnell. They trail 3-2. With the delivery, that pitch in there for a strike. And the count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Perez very deliberate on the mound, takes his time. Again, not saying anything is wrong about that, just pointing it out. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, that's popped straight up behind the plate. Giving chase is a catch right by the fence and just lands off the fence. Once it hits the fence, it's a dead ball. It's a Cirques Financial foul ball. And Blackford stays alive. Nice hop and sprint by Brinks, the catcher. Sprinted off, hopped up, and quickly got back by the fence. Was going to make the catch, but then the ball glanced off the fence, and once it does that, it is a dead ball. So even had he caught it, would not have been an out. And we are set at 3-2. Runners going. There's a pitch down and in for ball 4. So we'll give Kaufman a stolen base on that because he would not have advanced. It was a walk. And now it brings up senior Jalen Idle. And now we're going to have a conference. Coach Tyler Smith comes out to talk to his team. And we'll take this opportunity to once again thank a lot of our sponsors, our specialty sponsors for strikeouts, Michelle's Dance Academy, our foul balls, Cirques Financial Services, our innings by Brent Nichols State Farm, our scoreboard by Kurt's Collision Center. And then you see our postcard sponsors there on the screen. They are in the upper right-hand corner when we have action, and there they are, popping back up. thanks to them, and also along with our regular sponsors who do have ads. The ads you see in between innings and in our pregame. Again, many thanks to them. And if you happen to go to their business and solicit them, give them a thanks for helping support Tiger Sports Livestream so we can keep these broadcasts coming to you free of charge on the social media platforms. You can watch it on our website at tigerslsn.com or to go to YouTube, find our channel. And you can click that subscribe link, as Dan said earlier. You'll be given a notification every time we're on the air. And you can watch games that have been in the past. You want to relive some great moments in Tiger sports history. They are there. All right. 2 outs. Runners at the corners for Grinnell. Tiger third baseman Jalen Idle steps in. Key moment in this ball game facing Xavier Perez. First pitch from Perez on the way. Swing and a miss for strike one. Blackford goes down to second. Again, most teams just concede that. With a runner at third, you're not going to chance a throw down, let the runner trot home. So stolen base for Blackford. Tigers have runners at second and third now with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jalen Idle. Perez taking his time on the hill. Idle calls time, granted by the home plate umpire. Everybody steps off for a minute. Now we're back in and ready to go for the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Perez trying to shut the door on this Tiger, the Tigers who are threatening here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-2, center point with the lead. Tigers have 2 outs, runners at second and third. 1-2 pitch on the way to Jalen Idle. That pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3, and that gets out of the inning, and that will retire the side. After 6 complete, your score, Center Point-Urbana 3, Grinnell 2 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual. And this top of the 7th inning is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
As Dan said, top of the 7th we go. Center Point-Urbana leads Grinnell 3-2. Top of the order scheduled to hit for Coach Tyler Smith. Briar Wiley, Jaden Patterson, and Drake Van Gordon. Scheduled to hit against Cole Blackford, the Tiger pitcher. Working his 3rd inning after coming in for Braxton Schaefer, the Tiger starter. Again, a little bit of wind. Started the game blowing out to center field, but after about the 2nd inning or so, quieted down to no wind. Center field flag, hanging straight down. 3-2 Tigers trail Center Point-Urbana. Top of the order, the 1-2-3 hitters. Briar Wiley steps in, the shortstop. Walked and scored a run, struck out his prior 3 trips. 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored on the night. Facing Blackford, here's the first pitch. Squares to bunt, pulls it back, and takes it for a ball. The rule is if you squirt a bunt, you've offered. If you pull the bat back before the ball crosses the plate, in the umpire's opinion, unless it is in the strike zone, it can be called a ball. If you leave it out there, you've offered. It's a strike, no matter where the ball is. That pitch swung on and golf clubbed out into center field. Penich camps underneath it, makes the catch for the first out. Ball hit way up in the air. So Wiley flies out to retire him for the first out. Second baseman Jaden Patterson now steps in. He comes in, strikeout, and a single and a strikeout. 1 for 3 on his night. Facing Blackford. First pitch swung on, that's hit out to center field. Again, Penich moves over, camps underneath it, makes the catch to retire Patterson for the second out. So pretty good efficiency by Blackford. 3 pitches and 2 outs. That's the way to do it. Brings up Drake Van Gordner. Reached on an error, struck out, and walked and scored a run his prior 3 trips. With 2 outs. Breaking ball misses outside for ball 1. Pretty good pitch that time by Blackford. Good discipline by Van Gordner not to take that. There's a fastball swung on a foul back off the fence for strike 1. A Cirques Financial foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Tigers start their postseason run this Friday at Pella. That pitch catches the outside corner for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tigers are the 5 seed. Pella's the 4 seed. Despite actually finishing in 3rd place ahead of Pella in the Little Hawkeye Conference standings, but the pairings were released before all that went down. So Tigers have to travel to Pella in the first round on Friday night. Pitch swung on. That's hit out towards left field. Torres moves over. Camps underneath it, makes the catch for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 3-2, Center Point leads Grinnell on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate.
New pitcher in for Center Point-Urbana, Briar Wiley in now. The 6th pitcher in 7 innings used by Coach Tyler Smith. Trying to shut the door on the Tigers and get a non-conference victory for the Storm Pointers. Grinnell Tigers softball team is done with their regular season. They will host the first round of the playoffs. Over at the softball complex on Thursday night, they will host Iowa Falls, the Cadets. Come to town. If they win that one, they will host the regional semifinal on Saturday against the winner of Clear Lake and Forest City. So if Grinnell wins, one of those teams has to travel a long way. Clear Lake and Forest City is way up in north central Iowa, about 2.5 hours away or better. So congratulations to Coach Mike Doty. They also had 20 wins on the season. As we get ready for postseason here in baseball and softball. As you mentioned, this is our last broadcast of our summer season here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. We'll be off for about 8 weeks until that 3rd week of August. We have a home football game on the 25th. We will definitely be broadcasting, and we will check the volleyball schedule when it comes out here in a couple weeks. We may have a volleyball game before that, but you can go to our website, tigerslsn.com, and check those schedules here later on. Penich steps in now to face the new pitcher, Wiley, and Wiley's pitch in there for a strike. So it'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Coach Stenberg. Penich, Vosberg, and Doty trying to get the Tigers back across and get the win. Wiley's pitch outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 9:25 on your Monday night. Still 78 degrees outside here in Grinnell. That pitch swung on and check swing right towards the pitcher. Up with it is the pitcher over to first in time, and Penich is retired on the 1-3 putout for the first out. Brings up the catcher, number 8, Brooks Vosberg. He is single, struck out, and singled, so he's 2 for 3 on the night. Is the young Tiger catcher. As we mentioned, he has played every position, all 9 different positions at some point this season for Grinnell. Very good, versatile utility player, which you need on a baseball or softball team. First pitch outside for ball 1. Just a freshman to be, 8th grader. Of course, as I said earlier, by this point, they're no longer an 8th grader experience-wise. They've got 30 games under the belt. They're pretty experienced. That pitch misses low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Center Point-Urbana leads Grinnell 3-2 here. Non-conference game as both teams tune up for the playoff run. Pitch in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike now to Vosberg. Again, 2 for 3 on the night. Derek Doty awaits on deck. That pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. Pitch is tail away. Brian Wiley starts that pitch. It tails away from the right-handed hitters. Good pitch by Wiley that time. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody on for Grinnell. Bottom of the 7th. Pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. And Tigers are down to their last out. Brings up right fielder number 11, Derek Doty. Derek 2 for 3 on the night. 2 singles, a run scored, and he also flew out. Jackson Brinks goes out to talk to his pitcher, Wiley. Just as a reminder how to pitch Derek Doty. And CPU looking to shut the door on Grinnell and get a win here on the road up here at Fowler Field. So Doty stands in. If he gets on, Brady Greif, Tiger first baseman, will bat. First pitch swung on by Doty right towards the first baseman. Should be a play. First baseman scoops it up, steps on the bag, and Doty is out to retire the side. And that is the ball game. Center Point-Urbana wins the game 3-2. Nice job by them. Congratulations to them. And that will wrap it up for our broadcast season for the summer here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. I'd like to thank Dan Walker for inviting me along on the ride. Been a lot of games in the month of June here. And going back in May even we started. And then June. So I'd like to take a chance. I'd like to thank Dan for that and thank all our sponsors and thank you for watching and tuning in, making our broadcast possible. That'll do it tonight from Fowler Field. Tigers go down in defeat. Center Point-Urbana gets to win 3-2. We'll see you in about 8 weeks on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. For Dan Walker, I'm Chris June. Good night, everybody, on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.